Good morning, happy Savage Saturday, keepers of the cash. Gary B, the Casual Comic Guy here, and today, guys, we're doing something a little different. No comic book review today. Instead, we are unboxing this Red Sonja figure, all right, by Loose Collection. Now, a company I don't have a lot of experience with, but we're going to unbox this. She's going to go up here. We'll have a Red Sonja on each side of Conan, and she'll be a companion piece to this Red Sonja figure. So we'll see how the two compare. I like this one a lot. The only thing I don't like on it is I think the face is a little off. This one, the face looks perfect, I think. So we're going to get into this. Now, there was a little box damage. So I decided that even though this was a hard-to-get figure, I would buy it and just have it as an out-of-box figure this time around, just to add to the Savage backdrop here. So, again, we'll take a look at the box art. And we'll get up close and we're going to let you guys see what it says. I will take pictures after too and post it up there for you guys to pause and read. But great box art. Of course, one more look at the front. Now it says it comes with 26 points of articulation. It has 2 fists, 2 open hands, 2 grip hands, 1 battle axe, 1 broadsword, and 2 knives. In the back it says, Red Sonja, outlaw, mercenary warrior, and queen. After escaping her bloody origin, she hunted the wilderlands of Hyrcania, thieved the streets and palaces of Padisha, sold her sword on battlefields from Kotha Aquilonia, and liberated countless mugs of ale from barrels throughout the Hyborian world. Red Sonja slew the king who tried to possess her and freed the world from the dark sorcery of Kulan Gath. Forced to flee her homeland, she rode west across the Terranian steeps and into the shadowed mists of legendary. Now, what's curious to me is they spelled Gath wrong. They added an E at the end, and it's just G-A-T-H. So they actually have a misprint and misspelling on the package. So, curious. Inside, a cool blue. All right, and this is just an extraordinary looking figure, so. All right, well, I thought that was going to come out hard, but they came out pretty easy. All right, so we got the sword, and we got the battle axe. Both look fantastic. We got her 2 knives. We'll hold one by the blade so you can see the hilt, and one by the hilt so you can see the blade. And come on. Well, really cool. So I like the look of the weaponry. Okay, again, we got 2 open hands. And we got 2 grip hands, so she can hold her swords or whatever. And she is holding, on her right now, she has fists. So let's take a look. And the face sculpt's amazing. The body sculpt is great. Definitely gave her a little bit of booty in the back. That's a big old ass on Sonja there. So look, the hair looks fantastic. The boots are great. So overall, man, I love how this figure looks. I think they did a great job with the sculpt. And love the armbands. The hair, really, I love the hair. The hair and the face. They got the face really right for Red Sonja. And I'm really happy with the sculpt on the face. And I'm happy that they gave her muscle tone. She's a warrior. She needs muscle tone. Now we got 26 points of articulation. So we get the arms. All right, they move. And I think, yep. So even at the bands, where her armbands are, they do a great job of disguising it, but her arms move there. So you don't actually see the movable joint, which is a really cool feature. And it is not the same with the legs, or is it? It is not, okay. But the legs have, you have the ankles, which move. You have the knees. The head has a lot of, oh, the torso has a lot of movement in it, forward and backwards. So really nice. Kind of give you the side view of Sonya. So you can see the torso moves a lot, the head moves a lot, got a lot of flexibility, a lot of posability, and give you kind of a look under the hair in the back. So this is a really nice figure. What I like too is they had the classic Frank Thorne pauldron up top, the things that protect her. Not really a pauldron, it's just more of a necklace that protects her shoulders. Not really sure what you call it, but it's really cool. Love that design. But let's get her grippy hands on. I'm going to assume that you just pull these out. And these are really in there, huh? Now these do look delicate, so I'm kind of worried about breaking them. Alright, no, they came right out. Okay. You do got to put a little pressure, so I like that they're firmly in there. And let's get this in. Okay, yeah, these snap in really easy, so this is not bad. Now, we are going to take some pictures of Sonya after. The only thing I wish they had is they don't have a hilt for the knives, to put the knives in. So I think that is a miss on this figure, not having the hilt. Alright, so we are going to try to get this sword in here. And you can move the finger back so it's flexible. Still tough. Alright, this should at least hold in there once you do get it in there. So, sorry guys. I am not a figure expert by any means, so you'll have to bear with me. Alright. There we go. So we got that seated in there. As you can see, already looking fantastic. Nice long blade to fight with. I would have liked the shield with her too, but you know, we got a shield with the other one. And this one did not come with a base to put her on, so kind of missing out. They could have gave us a base to mount her. I may have to buy a separate base and put her on it. And does she does have some pegs on her feet, so you can put her in a base. Alright, so yeah, no base. That's unfortunate. That's an oversight on their part. Now let's take a look. Can we get her standing first off? Because I might have to buy a base just to get her standing. And let's put her in a little action pose here. And let's see. Let's give her a little victory pose. And so we got her up there. So a really nice looking figure. Again, so I'm going to give the figure, I'll give the figure 5 out of 5 stars. The figure is beautiful. Opportunities missed. So I really like the way they did the hips. I like the posability. So you have a lot of flexibility to put her in a bunch of warrior poses. And she looks strong, but she also looks like a woman, but she doesn't look like a supermodel. So you have like a sort of comic accurate Red Sonja here. Someone that should be fighting and battling. And again, it's a hit on the figure that you can't stand it up on its own. So I think that's a miss on the figure. That if it won't stand on its own, it didn't come with a stand to pose her and put her feet in. So we're going to say that's a miss there. I would have liked a shield. She did have enough weapons with the knives and the sword. I think you could have foregone the axe and gave her a shield instead. But that's just my opinion. You can let me know what you think in the comments below. I thought the hair sculpt is probably one of my favorites. I mean, I love the detail on the necklace, which I think is amazing that they actually gave her that necklace. The only part is, man, I just wish she would stand up on her own. I'm going to have to buy a base to put her on. And again, that's a miss, right? Not having a base to put her on is a big miss to me. Let's see if I can kind of steal this She-Hulk base for now, because that figure will actually stand up on its own. And let's see if we can at least get her posed somewhere, if this will fit. And this might not. These are, nope, it's going to fit. All right. So, the thing is, this is going to be too close. But we're going to try this anyway, right? See if we can get Sonya standing up. And let's see, get the heels down. All right. So we got kind of a little bastardized pose there. Now this is a tall figure. And we're going to move you a little bit closer just to show you the figure. Now, we have this Sonya figure. All right. We have the 112 Conan. Ho, ho, ho. All right. We have the 112 Conan. There we go. This Sonya. And finally, this red Sonya. Now, this one is taller than the other one, so really tall figure. She kind of dwarfs this Sonya a little bit. Makes her look like a teenager somewhat. Overall, though, I'd probably give this this figure. I would give this figure. Let's go with. We'll go a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's definitely a miss not having a base to stand this figure up. I think they went a little too big on the butt, on the back, and it looks a little misproportioned in the back. The hair is fantastic. The rest of the body sculpt's great. I would have went with a shield instead of an axe. She already had 3 weapons. She didn't need a 4th. She could have used the axe. A shield would have been nice. Or even like a bearskin cloak like she wears sometimes in the winter ones. Some different accessory besides another weapon. And she is a little bit hard to stand up. So that's going to count against her as well a little bit. But there you go. Nice and close up to these guys. So a little bit of a victory pose for her. And these other ones are fantastic as well. And again, there's little things you can nitpick on them. Overall, it's a great figure. Happy to add it to the collection. And luckily, my LCS held it for me. And really nice of them. And I'll put pictures of the actual figure over here after the video. And that way you guys get a better look at her than what I was fumbling through and doing. But that's it for today, guys. Let me know how you think this figure compares to the other Sonya figure. And to the Conan 112 figure. And this is a hard plastic. This one's like the rubbery, fleshy stuff. But, you know, Sonya and Sonya head to head. One of them's got a shield, though. I'm just saying. Could have used a shield. But really cool figure. And super happy to have it in the PC. And it's worth mentioning. I like the tan skin tone on this one a little more than the pale. She was always out in the sun, always out wandering. She would have had a darker skin tone than depicted here for sure. Even though she's a redhead and supposed to be fair-skinned, the amount of time that she spent traveling in the sun would have darkened her complexion some. But overall, a great figure. That's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed a quick unboxing, and until next time, keep it casual. Attention all, use channel sponsor Rogue Trader at theroguetraderutah.com and my code KEEPITCASUAL for 10% off your comic cleaning and pressing needs. Remember, when submitting your books to be graded, use a trusted professional.